We are just east of the U.S. Capitol, about 8 miles or so, at the home of the Commanders, Northwest Stadium in Landover. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from just outside our nation's capital. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. First and 10.
Here we go, set.
Watkins motioning over. On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from the April draft. And he is hit behind the line of scrimmage. The defense with a statement on the game's first play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Ready up.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That'll be caught. It's Jalen Wright. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Let's go.
On the ground, this is Wright. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Quick throw, taken in. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
2nd and 7.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. That one is caught by Quez Watkins. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
A carry here for Wright. That's a nice pickup, bringing it down to the 3. On play action, Daniels. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Washington. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
A return now from the 4. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Stroud going to throw right away. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Wes Watkins going to bring it back. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On first and 10, here's Daniels. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive. But now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Wow, they are moving the ball to start this drive. 21 on that play. Off the play fake, here's Daniels. That's into traffic, but taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's first and 10. To the air again is Daniels. He's got it inside the 5. And the Commanders are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Commanders.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. First and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on first and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. That's caught. It's Joe Mixon. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Under.
In motion now, it's Collins. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Houston.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this.
On the quick, right?
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. Stroud gonna set up to throw. That'll be taken in by Mixon. That's the second time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Here we go, let's go.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Punch it. Hey, south. Look to high.
Here's Stroud. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And he's got another one. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. And that is number 2, Greg. He is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go.
To throw is Daniels. And unable to connect there. It's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, considering how this offense has played in the first couple possessions, I'm surprised that one wasn't completed. It seems like that's the first miss of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Continue to build on this momentum because so far they've come out hot in this one.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. taking off. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Washington. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A third touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. In motion now, it's Collins.
Why, Tony.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Back to throw, Stroud. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sanderstill. And the Commanders will have great field position right around midfield.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
19 tight.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Commanders. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in this first half. Greg, he might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it! And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. It is a big-time play for Houston. 47 yards. In motion now, it's Collins. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw is Stroud. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incompletely. Might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Commanders will take over at their own 15.
Oh, and in that spot, Mike, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Let's go now. Go.
On the zone read, here's Daniels. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
On 2nd down, here's Wright. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. In trouble, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter, pass rusher extraordinaire, in action again.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or back side. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
This will be returned from just beyond midfield, and he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bonito.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
They'll run with Wright. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now, this looks like a design run. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. From the shotgun on 3rd down, Daniels. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
Mike, I don't really even think this is much of a conversation. On the plus side of the 50, I think you've got to keep your offense on the field, stay aggressive, and try to maintain possession. You get field position like this, you want to make sure this drive ends with some sort of points.
Here it is on 4th down. And it's going to be a Commander's 1st down. They managed to convert. That'll keep the drive alive.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
Now Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. He finds Johnson across the field. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to...
And he's in. Jalen Wright. Touchdown, Washington. This great season throwing the ball continues. That last TD pass, number 40 on the year. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, here's Stroud. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable at...
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we've hit halftime here in the home team. The Commanders are out on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Sending a receiver right. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset. But as always, there's the exception to every rule.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient. But at others, he just...
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
That is hard. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Commanders. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. So add another touchdown and touchdown pass for that matter. He has thrown 6 already in this one. Amazing stuff. York, good on the extra point. And the Commanders will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
All right.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
That's over the middle and caught by Dell. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. From the gun, here's Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And the Commanders are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Not what they hoped down there. He's given ground, going to lose yardage. We'll mark him back at the 6-yard line.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
This throw left side, taken in by Johnson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 20.
First rule of backed up offense. Get the first down. The last thing you want to do, punt the ball back and give your opponent a short field. Mission accomplished. Now, can they maintain possession long enough to see if they can cap this drive off with some points?
Here's 2nd and 6. Back on the ground and back to right. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
Anytime you run a draw, you're hoping the linebacker reads pass and starts dropping into his pass coverage. That's what creates space for your running back to get going. Well, not this time. The linebacker saw it from the jump. He's able to penetrate in the backfield and take the runner down for a loss.
Throw, left side, that's Johnson. Second time they've connected on this drive. And 19 yards out of this one. Couple of first downs already on this drive, and they'll go first down from the 43. A shotgun handoff to right. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run out of the gun with right. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Petrie up to make the tackle. 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And that is incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think. Here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
1st and 10. Throwing is Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. On first down, it's Stroud. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, you have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Watkins motioning over. And he will score again. Touchdown, Washington. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
There's so many elements of this play, Mike, that are just so impressive. Not only the ability to break tackles and make guys miss, but then the speed to say, okay, I can make guys miss, but I can also take it to the house. I mean, there's just not a lot of backs in the league that have that combination skill set. Fortunate for them, they've got one here, and he makes a big play here for a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
All right. Hey, uno more.
to throw, it's Stroud. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end.
Texans 14.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey.
Back to throw. Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins.
Alert time. Huh?
Complete to Nico Collins. A gain of 14. First down, Texans.
Hey.
Now Stroud. He's going to let this one go deep. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Houston. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will get just a bit closer.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. A give here to Wright. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
Slot man in motion right. They run again with Wright. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes 3rd down.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. Check out.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Christian Harris.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
All right. Hey. Buggy. Hey.
Stroud gonna set up to throw. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
South. This way.
On 2nd down, Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
South.
First down, Houston.
Alert the hot. 19 Texas.
Stroud to throw here on 1st down. Open man, that's Collins. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A throw left side finds Dell. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run this one in. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Touchdown, Texans. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Wes Watkins takes it from the end zone. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. On play action, Daniels. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Lassiter.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. Here to take it back, Wes Watkins. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Into the secondary, past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and try to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the 4th quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Throwing on 2nd down, Daniels. He'll air this one out for Watkins. That is Hunt. What a throw. Touchdown, Commanders. So that will tie the NFL record that has stood for more than 70 years. 7 touchdown passes in one game. First done by Sid Luckman with the Bears in 1943. and then Adrian Burke of the Eagles in 1954. We've waited a long time. Now they have company. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. His throw left side is complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. Stroud to throw here on first and 10. And he gets that one complete to Collins. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. On first and 10, here's Stroud. And he's got another one. Tank Dell. Touchdown, Texans. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Fairbairn to add the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans are able to edge a bit closer. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. Now Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Head up. This is right. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line. Second and 7. On the give, it's right. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
On first down, a run for right. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
So it's a win here for the Commanders. They bounced back from the loss last week. He'll put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Commanders are winners, as we say.